All right, this one's real easy. Procedures. This is a business 101 or business for dummies. So many companies don't do this. I don't know why. It should be a given to your structure. So you set up a company, everything is running, you've done the task, you've then handed it off. Is that right? You've handed it off to someone else to do. And what I've learned is the best way to do so, and the best way for the company to function, is for you to write a procedure for the person you're giving the task to. What is a procedure? So let's say most functions, let's face it, are computer-based. So you'll be on a bit of software, to an Excel sheet, to software, to Excel sheet, to something else. Let's take doing the labels in an e-commerce company. So for us, you would go to the admin area of the site. So we had, say, Shopify. So you screenshot logging in to Shopify. You put that on a Google Doc because you've got your Google account. It's free. You screenshot that you're logging in. You don't write anything. It's too inefficient. You screenshot that you're logging in. You then screenshot that you've logged in. You then screenshot where the shipping area of Shopify is. Screenshot that. You then screenshot how you select the orders you're going to print. Screenshot that. You then screenshot everything, every click, every location of where you click, you screenshot and you put it in a Google Doc. Try not to write anything. You just want a succession of screenshots until the very end, where you may say tickets should print out on, if now a function should occur, physical function should occur, you'll need to write that down because you can't screenshot tickets appearing from your label printer. If it's, say, writing content, again, let's think. Someone new starts, you're busy doing something else. You don't want to have to sit down and train every person that starts. You want to give them a doc, your procedure, that explains to them, when we write content, this is what we've learned to do. We research the title using Google Trends, using the Google search function, which auto fills in what you may be searching for to find a good title. You may do some keyword research, the website you go to and exactly what you type to get your keywords for your content. Then how you structure your content from the titles to the subtitles to what you link, how to create a link to another site, how to put that, how to embed that, how to attach an image. All these things you just put in a Google Doc, screenshotting everything where possible, especially for that function like I was just going through, the printing of, say, the courier labels. I mean, it's boring, but these functions exist. And what you want is a doc. Now, what I would strongly then suggest, you've got your doc of how you how this function works, and you have a procedure for every function within the business that is one of those, we do X, we do Y, we do Z, one of those ones which, and let's face it, most tasks are. Not many should allow the person any kind of freedom of expression. It should literally be click, 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 click. Tickets appear, or click, 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 click. Product uploaded. It's a bit like making a YouTube video. It's a list of functions that you do to create one. Sorry, gone totally off track. So the benefit is you're a small company, someone's ill, someone quits, someone doesn't show up. What the hell do? You've got to then try and, let's say you haven't done it for 3 months, you can't remember how to do the batch file at the end of the day, because it was like it's 10 clicks and you can't remember where was it on that DPD app, on that courier app that I go to create the CSV, which file did I need to drag it to? Oh, I can't remember. Try and call them, they're not there. Oh my God. Procedure. Oh yes, we have it printed out. Thank God they did it. Look, there it is. We dragged the file to the import.csv folder because that's where the DPD app's looking. This happened. So have a procedure for every single function the business does. And I'd recommend printing them and putting them on the desk that person carries out that function of. So if they're not there, you grab their procedure pack and someone can work through the procedures. Literally, page, it's, thank God there's all these screenshots of where I click. And normally that gets you through. So that's your cover. The next thing is breakdown. It makes people realize when they're doing a job that it is just a list of clicks or a list of things you just need to work out. And you should not stray from that. Like I say, there's no artistic license. Just rattle on through that list. Get it done. Free up your time for more creative things. It simplifies the work environment. If someone has a task and it's a procedure, it's a list of functions, it should get quicker and quicker. And the best thing is, let's say someone is covering, they might find a better way to do it, or something that is too manual within the procedure. For example, we had a way of using a Excel sheet to update our stock via import. You exported a file, I then had another file which manipulated that file, which you then re-imported into the software to update our stock. Only on cover did someone say, when they were covering for that person that was there, like, this is insanity. I'm doing so much manual work. Can we improve this? Thank God for the cover. My mind's going, because in banking, you have to have 2 weeks off because it allows enough time for areas to be covered by someone else to highlight either mistakes you're covering up or a better way of doing things. So it's actually quite essential that this procedure function works for the cover, and that a task is passed around, because someone may have a better skill set than you. And instead of like copy pasting a whole load of cells, someone might have the skill just to hit a macro button that does that copy pasting for you, if it's possible. So it's good to break down your task to then simplify the task, brings you into efficiencies and gives the office structure, especially if one procedure is done, which follows on to someone else doing the next one and the next one and the next one. Often in banking, you'll get a whole load of people running a accounting function in the morning that will feed into a consolidated function in the afternoon, and then a reporting function at the end of the day. Those are all procedure based, and they should all have a structure. These are done, then these, then these. So in big organizations, even more important. And small businesses especially forget how essential those procedures are. And you could almost procedure just everything from the bookkeeping to, let's call it accounts, to reporting, to making content for web pages. If you've got 5 different content creators for your web company, and each one's creating pages differently, I don't really like that. I want them all to feel and look the same. So you need a structure, you need a procedure, and you need everyone to follow that. And if anyone wants to iterate, really important, to improve it, simplifying and efficiencies, that procedure is the one that management, you manager, should sign off on. We're going to change this procedure, we're going to update this procedure because this is a better way to do it. Or if it's Excel based, someone's written or someone can write a macro to perform this function. Really important. And it's like a business 101, but I wanted to cover it because I don't think a lot of business do, especially small ones. They overlook it and then they get themselves in a right pickle. That's it.